Welcome back to part 13 of Spyro 3 on original hardware. I just want to check something. Yep, the cheat codes from last time stuck around. Last time we did Lost Fleet, and I struggled for, well, more than half an hour to look for a single gem, just because Sparks wouldn't actually look for it. Well, the infinite lives is certainly going to help. It just shortens the amount of life farming we're going to have to do.
We urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Felinia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Okay, so we got another level with instant dialogue instead of having to walk over to them. Oh, you have armor, so a charge was indeed necessary for that. Oh, these are some ladders that are kinda hidden into the level design, level geometry there, or textures. Oh, and a third enemy type that does exactly the same thing as a different one. And I charged right on through. Okay, good, there is a ladder back up. Need to check out this part of the level. I just charged through so I could take down all of those enemies. Right, I'm pretty sure there is nothing out this way anyway. So it's just the ground that we've got to look for. There's some gems. Yeah. I ran on ahead. I shouldn't have done that. Looks like there's another extra life over there. 2 of them even. That we don't need. Right, and that's probably going to open up at the end of the level. We could always look back at the end of the level, but that just leads to frustration, so I'd rather not. Can I get on the wall? I just want to have a look down here. Yeah, no gems, just the 2 extra lives. Looks like we could just skip to the end of the level, though. No, this isn't skipping to the end. And there's not even any gems here. So that will open up at the end. Right. Okay, now how do I get back? Let's aim for this entryway. Oh yes, I actually got a comment in the previous episode about a new game coming out. I may actually play it. I know I responded to the comment, saying that I probably would. It's in early access right now, so...
Hurry, Spyro! If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser, Prince Azrael.
Yeah. Probably will play it. Okay, so those enemies strengthen the other enemies as well. Have to deal with you. Good. But yeah, after this game, which is the last game of the original trilogy, I have 2 more games in this style to play before we move on to the Legend of Spyro trilogy. Good. Right, we made it past, barely. Okay, I thought that was a staircase up. I guess not, and I think that's a knock on the door. It was indeed a knock at the door. Okay, so we need to break this open, and to do that, there's only a couple of ways of doing that. All of which we can't actually do right now. we need either a firework or a supercharge power-up.
Well,
Super
Spyro,
Flame.
today is your
Either works.
lucky day. The wizards and I have worked out a little deal. If you simply pay a small toll, they'll be happy to raise these steps and let you pass. You have chosen wisely, Spyro. I'll tell the wizards to raise the steps immediately. And best of luck rescuing that princess, or whatever it is you're up to.
Yeah, I don't actually remember the name of the game. Really?
You know, come to think...
Okay, yeah, they actually mention it. I have to time this. There we go. Okay, somehow got the last one there. But we need to make our way over to those wizards. I also need to figure out exactly which game is next in the Spyro pentology. It's a good thing I noticed this sneaky little cave here. Ooh, and a super flame power-up. We can break open that chest. Do not charge this one. Because that would hurt. Also, I don't think I've spotted the... what is it now? Oh, health enemy of this game. Not game, of this level. Right, that's both of those. So now the stairs should stay raised. You're an enemy, and this rocket can be lit to break open the chest. Pretty sure we didn't even need the super flame for that. But hitting the enemies in the distance is quite nice. Wow, that took a while to actually hit the chest. Right, let's see. Yep, had a feeling there was another enemy here. Yeah, that's weird. Right. Hit that wizard. And now we should be able to make our way onto this rook chess piece. Though it's somewhat tricky. I think we're going to make a couple of jumps to get over there. Let's go back over to the supercharge power-up. Not charge, flame. Or we have to go from there, but we haven't made it over there just yet. Right, okay, we do not need the super flame power-up this time. And I got it right as well. Okay, we can grab that gem from over here. And then we're going to make it onto this. Whatever this is. To make it over to here for another egg. And there's bound to be something on that other tower as well. And there's no way onto the walls of this one, is there? There is. Okay. We can get a bit of height from there if we can get back up, which could be an issue. But considering we have been dedicating every single individual level to their own episode, we've got time. So long as I don't spend half an hour looking for a single gem again. That was just annoying. Nope. And so long as I don't mess up my charge button as well. it back over quite quick, actually. For some reason I thought I had to hold the button down. Though, even then, it's not the charge button. Right, that wall there, we can probably make it from the top of this. Okay, that was just for a skill point. Which did refresh our health, though, which is nice. Right, we can actually make some progress now. Ah, this walkway. With the stairs that...
There is no time to lose. Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal our poor princess.
Yeah, the stairs upwards are a bit awkward to deal with, but as soon as we can deal with that enemy up there that's messing with the stairs, we should be okay. But first, the 9 gems that are just down there. We have to grab them at some point. Might as well be right while we're right next to it. And I don't know how we're going to get there. So we're up the stairs, but I suppose what we have to do is just glide over to this lower cave area, which should lead us round. Oh, we've got a wizard that's made the knights grow. They actually dealt some damage. And that one did too. Right, okay, so if I enter this little area back here and then leave, we should have the... Why is this area just empty back there? We should have set our spawn point back in there.
There's a golden goose at the top of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it. I just bought some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bear with a bag of gems. He said they were magic, but I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
Right, so we've gotten 2. Okay, 2 beans. To make them grow, just put them in there, in any plot of dirt that you can find. Oh, but that one didn't sprout. Thought for sure it would. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, so the yellow one is a flower. And whatever colour the other one is. I think it was red. It might be purple. It's red. Right, we need to swap these 2. So, quickly do that. Because we need the flower to actually jump over to the mushroom. Wow, that was terrible. It didn't even give us enough height from the jump. That's not giving us any height. We can't make that jump. That is not right. We should be easily making that. I think jumping there did actually help us. Yeah, jumping helps. Oh, and there's another bean up here. Right, this is another mushroom bean. Oh, and we had a flower one too. I didn't even realise that was in our mouth. Right, I've probably got these the wrong way round. By the looks of things, yes. I wonder if this is the level that I actually had that weird glitch happen in the reignited version. Oh, and that time the mushroom sent us flying. Right, we don't have anything in our mouth. So, no extra sprout, which is over here. Right. Okay, you just need to put them the one way. Easy enough. Although that level that I had the glitch with the mushrooms was taking place at
I found
night.
this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top.
Yeah, we get an egg just for getting this far. Which is nice, but
You've
we
been
need
doing
all of
great
them.
so far. Why
So
don't
we're
you
gonna make
take
it to the
2
top.
more seeds?
Oh, and they're both mushroom ones. I think this was the section. They must have changed it so it took place at night. Huh? Okay, so there's a third mushroom seed up here. Got to do the little jump thing. We're going to do this jump twice as well. Huh? Oops. Wrong button. For some reason I thought it would just automatically put us in flight. Nope. It did not. Right. Yes, this is definitely the level. This is exactly where it happened. I actually have a recording of it from when I played the Reignited trilogy. Did that on my own quite a while ago, so I have a rough feel for some of these levels. The early parts of Spyro 3 is where I just kind of lost a bit of interest in the Reignited version. I think it was a second bouncy mushroom that I just clicked inside. Okay, so we've gotten three of these. Also, a little detail that I just noticed now is that the red ones are constantly bouncing. The mushrooms are bouncy, the flower is not. So even the seeds do that. That's a nice touch. Right, we need to figure out what the next section of the level actually has, so let's bring these over. We're going to have to do it multiple trips anyway. Right. Where do we need each bouncy mushroom? I imagine we're going to need a bouncy mushroom here. But to get over there is another problem. So the first one's probably going to be this. The flower. Although this is so far out of the way that... And we can just bounce on it from there, from this little ledge. So, bouncy mushroom goes there. But then with the flowers, you can just jump on them from the ground. So, possibly a bouncy mushroom goes here too. No? Oh. I think I just did a skip. We still have that mushroom in our mouth.
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs for a souvenir.
Right, I don't think there are any more gems in this area. And there's certainly no more eggs. Right. Okay, we can actually break that. So there were more gems. And that's a lot of gems. In quite a hidden area, too. Right, how do we get back from here, then? No issues. Okay, yeah, we've been up there. And only one way in and out makes sense. So we've gotten all the gems from in there. Most likely. And definitely all of the eggs. And our only issue is that we are on blue health. Oh, and we no longer have the mushroom seed in our mouth. Right, let's make some more progress for the main section of the level. Right, okay. I do not remember this at all. We've got to kind of go along with the pattern. And that pattern is just, yeah, quite a simple one actually. It's only 2 sets of rocks. Really easy to actually get through. Right, and you're holding the door closed. So now we can get back to the beginning of the level. No? No, that's the end of the level. Right. That makes a bit more sense. How was I supposed to know you'd be there? At least I can dodge these. Nope. Charge back round. I do see a health enemy in this section. There we go. So, we could grab that. But let's set off some of these firework bottles. Right, that's all of them. So let's grab whatever gems were from these. And there's a gem in the ceiling. No? I am sure yeah, I see gems in the ceiling. They must be on the upper ledge, but the depth buffer or whatever it is messing up. PS1 games do that sometimes. I'm sure they fixed it for the reignited version. After all, it is running on much better hardware.
Oh!
Or much stronger
Hi,
hardware at the
Spyro.
very least.
Isn't Prince Asriel just the dreamiest? The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. By the way, Asriel says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
And the fairy has no animation. That's visible on standard definition. Right, we're going to jump back over to the castle because there's a few more gems back there. Ah, right, there's this. We'll tackle that in a moment. For now, we know where it is, so... I'd like to keep it in our mind. and not have to go looking throughout the entire level for that one thing. Oh, right, yes. There's another section of the level. Okay, you... This isn't like Cloud Spires, is it? Where we get to
Spyro.
go around.
I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for an engagement with a fairy friend of mine. She's just a friend, you understand. It's a strictly platonic...
Right. This is not the mission I'm thinking of. That would be the one with
Where have
Agent
you been,
9, I think it
James?
is.
We were supposed to meet in the temple an hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. Well, that is...
We need to battle the witches. I remember this now. Of course that was this one. This area was full of fairy tale references. Okay, they like to charge directly at me. Right, that's 4. There's one more. Right there.
So, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality, because there are still a lot more witches in the temple.
And we're still at green health. So, that's just 2 HP. We get hit twice, we lose. There's 10. Huh? Okay, that should have hit. Okay, we cannot get hit. Where are they? They're up above, aren't they? Nope, they're right there.
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business. They even turned the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, be careful, okay?
There's more. Where's the health? I need some health. I cannot get hit once. Good thing is I got 99 extra lives, so... I don't know if the witches can actually hurt us by bumping into us. They seem to be shooting their magic, so... Yeah, it's the magic that hits us, not them. We do have 98 lives, though. And we gotta speak to you, and I think we've got to do it all over again.
Where have you been, James?
Yep, we've got to do all of those waves again. So we have to beat 25 witches in a row. Okay, no, they can hit you. So, why weren't they dealing damage before? And we're back at green health for the second wave. How come I can't deal with 5 of them, but I can deal with 10? I think they have different hitboxes for the second wave or something. Okay, somehow we hit the one in the distance. And the cooldown and distance that the rockets travel is kind of weird. Well, this is the tough part of the level. There's always one section. Good thing is it starts us off in the air, so the final wave is actually doable. That's one. No? You're backing off? I would have liked to hit the one that was right next to the rocket, but nope. Where have you gone? You've vanished. I spun the camera both directions and you just vanish.
So,
Right, that's wave 1 done. Without taking any damage this time, so we stand a chance. And yet again, we don't take damage. They must not be in their attack. Animation, I guess. Attack state. That one definitely was. Oh, it didn't register that that one was actually attacking me.
I must admit, James,
Oh, it didn't register to me that that one was attacking me. I thought it was the one that was falling. Right, and now we can't stay on the ground. Okay, our rockets can deal with the magic. But they're actually attacking us now. And that one was super aggressive for some reason.
Where have you been, James?
Let me guess, on easy mode it lets us skip, like, the last phase. I doubt it, but still. Because we're at 99 lives, the game will have gotten harder. Possibly. I don't know. Wait, you can break the windows? Huh. You can break the windows.
So,
Cool. Let's see if we can go out of bounds. Nope, we are... No? Okay. I thought we were more limited where we could fly, but... It would help if the rockets would fly more than a foot. We're at 1 HP. What? Okay. When I wanted to get hit there, I didn't. And I hit the enemy and they hit me, so I don't know how that works. And we have to manually talk to you every time now. There's no gems in this section, just eggs. Okay, yeah, just instantly attack me. I mean, that is what they're supposed to do. They are enemies. And it would help if I didn't have the cooldown twice.
so,
And again, we're at 1 HP. Cooldown! Again! I can't fire any faster than that.
where have you been?
It's like I'm using a shotgun without the spread. Right, let's just leave. No? You can't? Why? You can hear how fast I'm pressing the button. There is a cooldown. And because you alternate which side you fire from, it makes it more difficult as well. Because it's not consistent. Well, it is consistent. It's consistently bad. That should have hit. What happened to the rocket's homing capabilities for that one particular one?
I must admit, James.
They all just lined up there. So if we can just hover in the same spot. They only attack when in front of us. Or I guess to the sides slightly. So any that are behind us can't attack. Oh, now you have... yeah, you have your magic. That's... I'm not... Huh? I hit you again. And you hit me. That's not how this is supposed to go. Oh, suddenly a health enemy's appeared when we're at full HP. And only while we're at full HP. Isn't this game nice to give us extra HP when we can't increase our HP? We can't store any extras.
So,
It's not here anymore, because I hit it. I shouldn't have hit it. Right, we should be on easy mode now. I've died quite a few times. The game goes into easy mode based on how many times you've died, so... should have no problems yet. Except for when there are problems. And don't suddenly backstrike me. There we go.
must admit.
Okay, we have 1 extra HP, so we can still get hit twice. Well, we can get hit an extra time. Magic? Yep. I thought that was Sparks for some reason, and yep, out of range. Out of range because you were slightly to the left of me. Oh look, the health enemies respawned.
Where have you
We're at full HP. Again, that one's off to the side ever so slightly so the rockets can't home in on it. Despite that's their entire job.
So,
Why couldn't I be playing as a Blastoise that shoots water straight out of its forehead instead of the cannons? Why couldn't this game have been made by Game Freak? The rocket launchers are obviously just for show. Everyone knows that foreheads are what shoots rockets. I'd like it if I don't get hit. One left. Where are you? There you are. Cooldown again.
I must admit.
Sometimes the cooldown lasts way longer for no reason. I need more health for this. One of them's going to just swarm me. I say one of them. You need multiple for there to be a swarm. I hit them again! You cannot get hit by your own explosion.
Where have you...
Okay, never mind. We're still not on easy mode because we've not taken 10 losses. We've taken 8. That's 1. That's 2, 3. I really hope the cooldown is not done by random number generation. Right, we need HP. Doesn't matter when we knock out that enemy then. Okay, I press the fire button and we fall to the ground. Didn't realise those were the same button. Didn't realise I was using the Shaman crest. One left. I think this is going to be the most HP we've had
I must admit.
for this last phase. Can the rockets not just avoid that spot? Can I actually hit them? That would help. It would also help if they don't hit me like that. And again, I didn't take any damage there somehow. That's 9. That's 10.
You did it, Jay.
You may also want to replace the floor. Before moving in. Right, that's the last egg, and we know for certain that there are no gems in here. And there's one more vase we need to break. This one. There may also be more, but we know for certain this one exists. Also, these are to go backwards through the level, so... we know that we've got to reverse our progress through the level. And I don't even remember where that spawned. I think that's it over there, though. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Okay. I thought that was it in the distance. But nope. All good? Down in this pit? No, we don't need to go into the pit. Where did it go? Right, we've got extra respawn point here. I did not notice where this went. And there's no resetting it. So we just have to go looking throughout the entire level for where that spawned. But it's behind this spot here, which is roughly where it spawned in last. Oh, never mind, it's over there. Found it. Got to go back up the stairs so we can glide over to the cave again. Suppose if you were speedrunning, you'd skip that entire section until you've gotten this vase, if you were going for 100%. Where to next? Is that the beginning of the level? No, that can't be the beginning of the level. Is it the pit? Yep. Now that's closer to the beginning of the level. Right. The end of the level should be open, so we can very quickly make our way back there. And that's the start of the level. Right. Okay, good. We know where that is. Maybe I don't know where that is. Okay, and suddenly we need those extra lives, so I'm probably going to go grab those. Is that back on the starting platform? It is. Great. Okay, let's go grab the extra lives, then grab that. Does mean I've got to climb over this twice. Still. We could always just input the cheat code again. But, yeah. It was just the most noticeable cheat that I could do. I mean, big head mode was kind of a thing for classic games. And yep, that's the last of the gems. Okay, I did not miss one this time. Right, we're already over time, so for now... Ooh, here's the exit portal. We've got a cutscene. Unusual. Suppose that happened in Lost Fleet
I thought
too.
you might be hungry.
Thanks. Did you bring any chips?
I'm sorry this happened, but I tried to warn you.
This is quiet.
I had to help Spyro rescue the eggs.
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
The dragons used to live here?
Yes.
Also, her
This
ears
was
are
their
backwards.
original home. But a long, long time ago, the sorceress banished them to the other side of the world. She didn't realize the dragons were the source of all our magic.
Maybe I could convince the dragons to come back, if you let me go.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I mean, Hunter returning to the other side of the world would still mean that they're out of the way. Yeah. For now, I've been Luke, playing Spyro 3 on original hardware. Signing out.